A list is given to us, a list of numbers are given to us, and we are supposed to calculate sum of positive numbers in that list and the sum of negative numbers in that list separately. So what we want to find is to find sums of positive and negative numbers in a list of given numbers. So the first step is in our algorithm is start, and in the second step we have to provide the list, input the list, and that list I am taking as L. Let me take one variable by the name sum1 and initialize it to 0. Let me take another variable by the name sum2 and initialize it with 0. My idea is to store sum of positive numbers into sum1 variable and to store sum of negative numbers into sum2 variable. So two variables separately I have taken. Then we want to scan the total list right from 0th element to the nth element. So I can use something like this: for I is equal to list of 0th element L0 to list of last element Ln, do execute. So please observe here, I values I am taking from L0, that means 0th element, to Ln. In the list till nth element I am taking I values. So how can I know? That means this I represents 0th element to last element in the list. How can I know I is a positive number or negative number? I know if I is greater than 0, that is a positive number. So what I have to do is I have to add that I to this sum1 variable. So sum1 is equal to sum1 plus I. That means I values are that positive elements I am adding to sum1 and storing the result again into sum1. If I value is less than 0, then less than 0 means it is a negative number, then I have to add this I to sum2 variable. So sum2 plus I, that means I am adding I to sum2 and storing that sum again in sum2. So what happens is this sum1 finally represents sum of all positive numbers. This sum2 represents finally total of all negative numbers. So then come out of this for loop. In the next step what I am doing is I am displaying sum1 and I am displaying sum2 also, and then finally I will stop the processing. So this is our algorithm, and now let us write the equivalent Python program. Please remember, algorithms or logic part is very important than the program. Once you are learning or you know the logic or the algorithm part, you can convert that algorithm into any programming language, maybe Python, maybe Java, maybe any other language. But logic part is always important. So I want you to focus on the logic. So once you understand this logic, once you develop this logic, this is just for verification of this logic, how far it is correct. I am writing the Python program. So to find sums of positive and negative numbers. The second step in the algorithm is taking the list. So I am taking the list L is equal to, and here I am taking intentionally positive and negative numbers also, and 0 also I am taking. So here this is a positive, this is a positive, positive, and minus 2 is, this is negative, minus 7 is negative, minus 9 is negative. So all positives I should add to someone, all negative numbers I should add to some 2, and this 0 is neither positive nor negative. We should avoid that. Why? Because we want only sums of positive and negative numbers. We don't want those zeros. So in the third step of algorithm, I am taking the sum 1 as 0 and sum 2 is also 0. So whenever you are writing two statements in the same line, this is one statement, this is another statement in the same line, then you separate those two statements using a semicolon in Python. Then the next step is for I in the list. So when I write like this, I values are taken from this list. That means I value will be 2, then I value will be minus 2, then I value will be 5. So like this, I values are taken from this list elements. That means I represents each of these elements. If I greater than 0, that means if that element is positive number, then to someone you have to add that element I. If I value is less than 0, that means if it is negative number, to sum 2 you have to add that I value. So this is a logic, and come out and display here sum of positives is equal to comma sum 1 I am displaying, and similarly print sum of negatives is equal to comma sum 2 I am displaying. So here sum of positive numbers is equal to sum 1, and the sum of, that means total of all negative numbers is equal to sum 2 I am displaying. And while displaying the string, you can use double quotes around the string, or you can use single quotes around the string. Both are treated as the same in Python. So file, save. After writing the program, you are supposed to save your program and then run module. See, sum of positives 13, sum of negatives minus 18.